Hi there, it's the Cannastrologer, and I am here. I'm doing a Cash App. We're doing $5 Cash App reading, and I want to make sure that you hear me. If there's anybody, nobody's trying to see if I can tell here. Okay. So, hi there. So I'm doing Cash App readings today. I want to make sure everybody can hear me. If you've popped on, maybe throw in the chat. Let me know. I'm just going to wait a couple minutes as we get more people on here. It's always fun trying to get everything ready for these lives. Okay. Yep. Details. Okay. I'm hoping that you guys can hear me, because that would be terrible if we couldn't. I'm going to check one more thing. I'm working with a new microphone, which is why I'm worried about whether or not anybody can hear. Let's see. Okay, perfect. Haha. So it works. Okay, so what I'm doing, I didn't even plan for this. I didn't make any announcements or anything, but I'm doing $5 Cash App readings. If anybody wants a Cash App reading, it's just $5. It's, the little $ Cannastrologer for Cash App. And as soon as payment is confirmed, then I will see it pop up. You can ask your question in the chat, and that will be that. But otherwise, I'm actually busting out, and they're not new cards, but they're new cards for the season. And so I just wanted to play with them a little bit online and get a like a spring. It's like a springtime reading going. So we will be doing that. And actually, real quick, I'm going to throw this on. I'm going to throw this online on social. So give me 1 second as I share this. Okay, join me for $5 Cash App readings and a February bonus. Okay. You guys, I'm just getting the hang of this, but it all works out, right? Buddy, don't do that. Don't do that to the flowers. Oh my goodness, my cat. Okay. Now I have to watch my kitty behind me. Hey, Nick, how you doing? So I'm just getting started. I decided to do a last minute $5 Cash App reading, but I'm actually also doing the February bonus. I'm pulling out new cards for the springtime. They're not new, but I'm just going through my rotation. So I am about to get started here. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. This is my Saturday tarot look. So, but I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Okay, so we're going to get started here. When I was getting the cards together, the song that I had on pre-shuffle, it's called Welcome to My Dark Side by, crap, who is that by? I know her name. What is going on? Why can't I remember her name? And why didn't I write it down? Go figure. Bishop Briggs. I didn't even need to look. Okay, Bishop Briggs. So it's called Welcome to My Dark Side by Bishop Briggs. And some of the lyrics are, welcome to my dark side. We're going to have a good time. Acting like I'm heartless. I do it all the time. That don't mean I'm scarless. That don't mean I'm fine. But you'll see when someone else makes you feel this way, welcome to my dark side. So it's very ominous, but this is like, it's a song talking about somebody who always has that happy face, right? Is putting the best foot forward out to the public. But it's like when you really get to know a person, welcome to their dark side. Get to know the other side of them. It was really funny that this song came out right as I was deciding to do like a live collective reading. Because, a lot of people think, tarot and oracle can be, the dark side of things. But this also tells me that there could be some juiciness that might bubble up in this reading. So it's going to be interesting to see what comes out in the cards. And then the song that came on after that, it's called Wanting More by Emmy Melly. It's Emmymeli. So, and it's a song about, just wanting more, So I want to know more. I want to see what the cards have in store for us as we get prepared and get ready. So let's get into this. We're starting out with the Faerytale Oracle. So we're going to get one card for the general collective, higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity. Thank you, spirits. We got sleep. Underneath the nighttime skies, fairies sing you lullabies. So you may be feeling really tired right now, or it's either you're feeling really tired and you need a lot of sleep, or you've been really tired and it's like you're finally getting good sleep. I know we just came off of the new moon, and that is a time where the new moon and the full moons, it doesn't matter. It's like it's higher frequency, higher vibrational energy. And so sometimes, it makes people kind of crazy, So sleep, you may be looking for more sleep, needing to get more sleep. Sleep is going to be a theme here. And then underneath the deck, we've got family. Wherever you go, whatever you do, your family is here for you. So that's a reminder, a message for someone. Remember that you've got family. Okay, so now what I want to do is pull some Enchanted the Enchanted Unicorn Oracle. What do we have for the general collective? What do we have for the general collective? Okay, peace, power, protection, and prosperity for the greater good. All right, what do we have coming out? What do they need to know? Okay. Oh, we have 4 actually. Okay, we'll see what we can do with these. Then underneath the deck we have, so underneath the deck we have number 18. 18 could be significant to somebody. Something significant could be happening on the 18th. It's called 1000. That's the card. And it means deeper understanding, which this is underlying energy. And that's like literally what this reading is all about. It's a bonus reading meant for deeper understanding of what the energies are for our general collective. So we start with number 28, Ignite. Now, interestingly enough, this is a leap year month for February. So there's actually 29 days, I believe, this month. But this is card number 28, which would typically be the last day of the month. Opportunities flowing in. So I think that's going to be the main theme of what you have coming forward for you. There's opportunities flowing. And then we've got number 15, cherish. I just heard that Madonna song in my head. Cherish the world. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. Baby, I'll cherish that. I don't know the words, but I know the tune. So anyway, somebody could be a Madonna fan. But this is rediscover the sweetness of life. And that's like rediscovering like her old music, right? Like back in the good old days. That's what I'm feeling. But so rediscover the sweetness of life. Cherish the happy moments. Cherish the fun times, the good times of the past, the memories, right? Cherish the good in life. I'm going to grab the book and we will kind of briefly, look into these cards, but then I'm going to pull tarot on them and dive down deeper. Then we've got number 32, love spell, attract a lover. So that's gorgeous. So for those of you single, I feel like, this is the time for we're approaching spring and there's a lot of, it's like love is in the air is what I'm feeling. You could have a lot of opportunities for lovers. So number 32 is number 15 and number 32, 28, 15, 32. 3 plus 2 is 5, and 5 means change of direction. And so there could be a change of direction as it relates to romance and lovers and relationships. Then we have number 6, and it's card number 1967. Somebody could be born in 1967. 1967 could be significant for some reason. It could be like an anniversary year or graduation year. Somebody could be born in 1967. That could be significant. The card means break your routine. So in order to take advantage of this opportunity to rediscover the sweetness of life, to potentially even attract a lover, it's saying break your routine, do something different. So I'm going to look at number 28 here. We're going to go down the line. All right, so we've got, this is the boom card. Physical, emotional, and spiritual blocks are being blasted away with fresh new energy. Old stale patterns are being replaced. Hold on to your hat when this card appears. You're about to be offered plenty of new opportunities for growth. This can also help kickstart the flow of good energy through your body and clear away any emotional blocks that have been holding you back. I love that. I absolutely love that. Then we've got number 15, cherish. Now that song stuck in my head. So chicory is something that corresponds with the cherish card. So the cherish unicorn brings a timely message. Be grateful for what you already have and cherish the gifts that life has given you. This opens doorways to an even more beautiful life. The secret is being thankful. Appreciate and love your life even if you don't feel like it, because focusing on being bitter and resentful only darkens your energy. Giving thanks for all the good things in your life and concentrating on them will bring even more good things to you. This powerful process will bring positive changes. So this is like really positive so far for the general collective. I'm loving it. Then we've got number 32, love spell. Let's see. So the appearance of the love spell unicorn highlights the need for companionship. It encourages us to seek company and make loving connections with like-minded people. Building good relationships can sometimes be hard, and it does involve putting yourself out there and making yourself vulnerable. This unicorn gently reminds you that it is time. If you're looking for a companion and want to make contact with a well-matched person, the following spell is an excellent start. Well, what is that? Jasmine flowers, red felt tip pen, and a piece of paper. All right, it's a little bit long, so if you guys are interested in that spell, contact me. I have all of my contact information in the description below this video. And also, for those of you just popping on, if you're interested in a $5 Cash App reading, I'm going to be going through this reading as we go along here. But if you're interested in a $5 reading, I've got, tarot cards and all of that, and I can pull for you on top of this. So, where we can just go along with this. It's all up to you. I have all of my information in the description below this video, and my personals are open. So if you're not comfortable doing like a $5 reading online, I do have 50% off specials through the end of February. So again, just check out my information in the description below this video, and we are good to go. Also, if you sign up for my newsletter right now, you can also enter to win a free Chill Still Pipes. This is only good through the end of February. You get your choice of a black or a pink one, and it's the Celestial model. Super gorgeous. I absolutely love it. And flowers not included. And then let's look at number 6, 1967. I don't know what this one is about. Break your routine. Okay, so the red gerbera. So this card takes us back to the heady days of the late 1960s, kicked off by the Summer of Love, so more love, in 1967, and culminating in the iconic Woodstock Music Festival of 1969. Between those 2 years, many in the Western world began to break free from convention and stuffy societal rules. It was a movement started by young adults who questioned the status quo and sought freedom of expression. This already feels like Pluto and Aquarius to me. So if you haven't looked at any of my other videos, go back, find your sign. I've got a series going that's Pluto and Aquarius. So we just moved into Pluto and Aquarius. I want to say it was on February 9th. I believe it was February 9th. And it runs all the way through September 12th or something like that. Then we're going to dip back into Capricorn for just a moment. And then in November 19th, I believe it is, we move back into Pluto and Aquarius for the next 20 years. Now, the reason this is significant is because it's going to last 20 years, but this is what the longtime philosophers and the longtime astrologers have been talking about for years and years, the age of Aquarius. This is a time where our world is just going to shift. You're going to feel these shifts and changes and lifestyle choices and community. And there's going to be, revolt against, like patriarchal societies and things like that. There's also going to be huge jumps in things like technology and AI, which is already here, but like so much more. At the same time, however, people are going to be going back more to their roots, with a focus on communal living, farming, regeneration, but it's going to be technologically advanced, if that makes sense. So it's a huge shift. And it's going to break a lot of people's routines. It's going to push us, literally force us out of the norm. So it's interesting that this card came up. So individuality and self-expression are now openly supported in most Western countries. Protests can bring about real lasting change, and people in the Western world are free to find their own form of spirituality without having to kowtow to old-fashioned conventions. The 1967 unicorn appears when life has been dull and routine. It encourages you to try something different and bring a blast of fresh energy into your daily life. Explore an idea that seems outrageous to you, but that you've always wanted to try. You need to pick yourself up out of the daily grind and see life from a different perspective, one that helps you break free from the herd. So I'm also feeling, because a lot of this is like love related, talking about relationships, love spell, get yourself out there again. This may even be in terms of like relationships, like dating in ways that you've never thought of yourself as dating, or trying new things within a relationship that you never thought that you would try. So just take it as it resonates. And then deeper understanding, I do want to take a glance at that real quick. And if I miss you or something, make sure you guys comment, because I'm going to be like diving into the messages here. Okay, so this is all about the lotus plant, the lotus flower. The lotus flower is interesting because it grows from the deepest, darkest, murkiest depths of mud, and it makes its way all the way up to the light, and then blossoms into this beautiful flower. So this card means honoring our connection to the divine and to divine wisdom. This is not a search for spiritual pursuits for the sake of ego or to appear better or wiser than others. This work is honest and powerful and sometimes a little scary, but completely worth it as we follow our path of personal evolution. So this is talking about, a deeper understanding of your spiritual side and why you're making these shifts and transitions and these changes. It could even have to do with family. You may have family that don't agree with what your shifts and changes are going to be, but it's like trying to find a deeper understanding of it all. So, and it's funny because like the song's popping in my head, Welcome to My Dark Side. Like you could have friends, or this could be you saying it, to somebody in your space, in your energy, but it's like, they'd be looking at you thinking like, what are you thinking? Or I would never see this kind of energy from you, or I would never expect to, see you act this way. Well, welcome to my dark side. This is the other side of me that you just don't know, and it's because we have all of these energies shifting and changing, and we're willing to explore these new concepts in life, right? And that's what this energy is talking about right now. So let's pull some, I'm going to do Napo. Let's do the Napo Tarot. What do we have for our general collective? Hey there. When you pop on, if you want to say hi, that's awesome. Okay. So what do we have for Ignite? What's these opportunities flowing in? What opportunities do we have flowing in? Thank you, spirits. Higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity. Satiety. This underlying energy as we go into the shuffle, it's the 9 of Cups. That means wish fulfillment. So what's Ignite? So you're looking for wish fulfillment with these opportunities that are going to be flowing in. What's Ignite? We have, I can't make it up. We have the 9 of Cups. Now we have the 10 of Cups. This is happiness, wish fulfillment, happy life, happy home, happy wife. It's like that kind of energy, or happy husband, or whatever, partnership, relationship. This is just like, Cups are all about feelings and emotions, and in all the best positive ways. And I feel like this is what you're seeking is happiness. So what's cherish? What's rediscover the sweetness of life? The Strength card, 9 of Wands. Now, it did fall to the side, and I feel like this is saying, like, I'm still going to read it upright, but because it fell on its side, it's almost like, so when the 9 of Wands is upright, Wands are about passion. It could be passionate energy. You could be Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or be dealing with one, or have it somewhere strong in your chart. The 9 of Wands is someone who is a very wise leader because they've been through it all, the ups, the downs, the ins, the outs, the trenches, right? So they're very knowledgeable because they have a lot of experience, but they're also tired. They want to get that 10th wand and lay down the burdens and just start a new cycle, And that's why I feel like it was on its side. It's like, it's you're tired. You're ready to move to this next cycle. And what this card is saying is cherish, be grateful for all the little things that you have right now. You're almost there to the very end, But Spirit is calling for strength. That's what this card is all about. Be strong, hang in there, get through it, because you've got something bigger coming. And we'll clarify and see what that is in just a moment. What's number 32? Love spell. Hi there. Welcome in. Okay, so number 32, love spell. Attract a lover. We may have a lover coming in. Yeah. You may have a new relationship with a lover, a partner, a relationship of some sort, but I also see this as being highly, or the probability of being highly successful. This could also be like a business partner, somebody that you work and play with, because we have the Ace of discs, the Ace of Pentacles. And aces are gifts from the universe. So this is like either somebody wanting to gift you, wanting to support you, or you wanting to support another, but it's with the 32 love spell card. So this is like a relationship, a successful, supportive, maybe even profitable relationship. That's beautiful. What's 1967? Break your routine. What's 1967? Oh, that came out right away. This makes a lot of sense, actually. So we've got number 12, the Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man is somebody who's actually stagnant, in a standstill. And, this 1967 card was talking about breaking your routine, getting out of that funk, getting out of, the same old, same old. And so Spirit's saying, like, yeah, you've been in this timeout. And the reason that you've been in this timeout, whether you put yourself there or you feel like the universe has put you there, it's so that you can look at things in a different perspective. And just like I was saying, the energy, for those of you just popping on, the cards that fell out earlier, the energy is new opportunities flowing in, rediscovering the sweetness of life, being really grateful for the little things, right? You may even be attracting a lover or something new that you're going to love that could bring you prosperity and success. Sorry, I have to keep my phone here so I can see what's coming in. But then the last card is break your routine, 1967. It was talking about the 2 years, 1967 to 1969, which was like the years of Woodstock. And that was when there was this massive shift in society. And it's funny because I was talking about Pluto and Aquarius. We are currently now in the age of Aquarius. And there's a very popular song that was popular during the time of Woodstock, and it was the Age of Aquarius. Age of Aquarius, the Age of Aquarius. Sorry, my voice is not that great right now, but anyway. And I was just saying, this is all about, we're having, what the Age of Aquarius is about is we're having a shift in perspective, a shift in, the 3D to 5D. It's a spiritual awakening across the globe. And there's going to be a lot of shifts in mindset and, lifestyles and ways of thinking and society and technology and all kinds of stuff. And so with the Hanged Man sitting there, this is like you've been sitting in this Hanged Man stagnant energy, and it's time to break out of that routine. It's time to, get yourself out of there. But there was a reason that you were in this energy, and that was so that you could look at things from a different perspective. And as it applies to relationships, maybe, looking at, trying different ways of dating, different types of dating, different people to date, different forms of relationships. I mean, this is for some of you, not all of you, obviously, but it's just like doing something different. All right, so now let's clarify. Actually, bottom of the deck is 6 of Cup memories, which makes a lot of sense. You could be reuniting with somebody from your past, because the 6 of Cups, that's water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, could be one of those signs. You could have it somewhere strong in your chart. But this is a card about, it's like offering a cup of emotions and feelings and just energy, towards somebody that maybe you've known from childhood or that you've known from your past. It could be anybody from your past, right? But this also represents your inner child and your future self. Where do you see yourself in the future based on your relationships from the past? All right, so that's underneath the deck. Let's clarify. All right, what else? So, I mean, this really is super positive read so far. Underneath the deck, we have this deeper understanding. And I really feel like with the family card underneath the deck too, with the Fairy Oracle, it's like your family is going to have a deeper understanding as well when you make these decisions for yourself. And then I'm hearing sleep on it, which is that sleep card. Sleep on it. It's like before you go making any huge decisions or life changes, it's like sleep on it, Think it through. Don't do anything rash. Oh my God, I just met. Oh wow, that's really cool. You just met with former classmates. So yeah, that's that six of cups energy for sure. Yep. It's funny. I actually just reconnected with somebody from my past too, who's a Cancer. So it's that cups energy, that water energy. I like literally, it was right before this reading. I was like, I gotta get off here because I'm about to go do a live. So just people coming out, and I have to say, it's this person from my past was somebody that was from a relationship that was atypical, I guess you could say, from the traditional standards. But still, it was a good learning experience that did bring a lot of happiness. I will say that. Okay, so what else do we have for our general collective? Energy going into this, I like this a lot. Underneath the deck, as we clarify, is the Three of Wands. Wands, again, are all about passion, passionate energy. That could be passion towards a person or a relationship, platonic or romantic, or it could be passion towards what you're passionate about, work, career, finance, business, passion projects, you name it, right? So the Three of Wands talks about waiting for your ships to come in. You have a certain amount of knowing. You could just feel it. You almost can see it off the distance. It's just not here yet. So there is a certain air of waiting, but it's not too long. It could be 3 days, 3 weeks, maybe even 3 months. But that's this Three of Wands energy. All right, so let's clarify the Ignite card with happiness. What are these opportunities flowing in with happiness? What's this entailing? Happiness with opportunities. Ooh, okay. So Judgment is what flipped over. So I'm not going to take these because they fell in a clump and it's just too many to take. But it makes sense because it was that Three of Wands with the Cancer card, which is funny. But it's Chariot. The Chariot card is Cancer energy. It means fast moving momentum. This also could be somebody coming from a distance, moving from a distance, traveling. Could also deal with transportation. But this might be a lover or a lover from the past or a new lover coming in. And it's just on the horizon. It's like there's somebody coming in hot. Heard coming in hot. Yeah. So with the Judgment card, somebody is making a judgment. This is either judgment towards you or you're judging another, making a decision on something. But what this card also stands for is judging your soul's desires, like making a decision on what it is that really truly makes you happy. What it is that your soul desires. And it's like trying to figure out how to obtain that, but you've got these opportunities flowing in. So I feel like it's ultimately going to be a decision of what to choose. I don't see the Seven of Cups yet. It could still pop out. And because Seven of Cups is typically, lots of options and opportunities. But even with this Happiness card and the Ten of Cups, I see multiple options, maybe even up to 10 different opportunities or different ways that you can look to obtain this happiness. But you're going to have them flowing in. And the fact that it even says on the card flowing, the word flow, and we've got 10 of Cups water energy here, just tells me that it's like I'm hearing gush, just a lot of really good energy. So then we've got Cherish, rediscover the sweetness of life with the Strength card. It's like I just heard, and it's not like a relaxed, it's like a, okay, here we go again. So it's like getting back out there, having the strength to get back out there. For those of you who are getting back into the dating pool, that water energy, yeah, it's just like, okay, here we go again. But you know, here's the thing about jumping into that pool. Pools are refreshing. You know, once you make a splash, get back out there. It's like rediscovering the sweetness of, you know, taking that swim, taking a dip, right? All right, what else do we have for cherish? Rediscovering the sweetness with strength, the Nine of Wands. What's cherish with the Nine of Wands, please? Cherish with the Nine of Wands. Thank you. Beautiful. I'm seriously feeling this Pluto and Aquarius energy. We've got the Star card. This is number 17. And it is the 17th today. And at the time that I'm recording this. But this card is all about healing, hope, you know, making a wish. And it's really funny. Earlier today, and I think it's even, yeah, it's on the cover of the picture for this reading. I was walking outside and there was dandelions in the grass with the little wishes, and it was like making a wish, right? And I was like, oh, I'll make a wish, you know, for what's to come. But that's what this card is all about. It's almost as if she's even, you know, kind of holding up a, you know, a kite or like a dandelion, you know, where she's like just making her wishes into the sky, into the stars. But this is the card of Aquarius. And Aquarius is about space, right? And so she's like making a wish upon a star. This star energy too, this could be somebody who has like star energy, star quality, star potential. Sorry if I'm knocking the microphone there. But I feel like it's coming in. You know, it's saying rediscover the sweetness of life. Keep making wishes, you know, bring out that childlike energy. You know, if you see like a dandelion blowing on it, making your wish, that's bringing out your inner child, right? And that's that Six of Cups energy. 1 plus 7 is also 8. Eights are about, first off, eights are about mastery, but they're also about messages. So you could be receiving a message soon, or mastering something that helps you, you know, advance. But also eights, 2024 is an 8 year. 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 4 equals 8. And it's like the affinity symbol, right? Like an 8. And that means what comes around goes around. So it's like what good energy that you've been putting out there, that good energy will return. Cherish, you know, cherish the little things regarding that, you know, cherish the good work that you've put out. And it's like, think positively of it, because that kind of energy is going to be coming back in some way, shape, or form. What do we have for number 32, love spell? With the Ace of Discs. I'm actually excited about this one. Attract a lover with the Ace of Discs. What do we have here, spirits? What's 32 with the Ace of Discs? Okay, wow. Y'all, Temperance, the angel. This is the sign of Sagittarius. You could have a Sagittarius coming in as a lover. That's fire sign energy. But also, the Temperance card is the angel of the tarot deck, meaning you are protected. Like this love that you may be attracting is it's almost like it's like destined. It's like this is something that's going to be spiritually protected. Something that I'm seeing like hearts just kind of bubble up when I look at this attract a lover card. It's going to be divinely protected when the Temperance card comes up with a love message. So something significant could surround number 14. Could be somebody's birthday, anniversary, something like that. Even if you're already in a relationship, this is going to be like attracting like a new level of love. I keep on hitting the microphone, sorry. But it's going to be like, it also tells me that, you know, your relationship, your romance, it's blessed, it's divine or divinely protected. Also, you may be like starting like a new project or starting a new kind of path with potentially with your partner or something, something that you love, and that will be successful. if you're single. So I mean, I really love this. That is, couldn't be any better energy with the Temperance card with Love Spell and the Ace of Discs. I'm just saying, that is impressive. Then we've got 1967 with the Hanged Man. So what is... I'm excited about this reading. I mean, I know this is a general collective, but I'm like, now I'm really glad that I did this reading because this is amazing. We've got the Ace of Wands. So we've got two aces on the boards, or on the board right next to each other. Aces are gifts from the universe. You know, one ace is great. Now we've got two. The Ace of Wands, again, we're talking passion, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. But this is like a passionate new beginning, a passionate new start, right? And also this is my card of awakening, because if you see here in the card, like her third eye is on fire and she's waking up. And now I'm hearing the song, I think it's the Imagine Dragons, I'm waking up, do 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 do. Okay, that was so off key. Anyway, but it's the Imagine Dragons song, I'm waking up. And this is coming out of that stagnant energy, the Hanged Man energy, where you've been looking at things in a different perspective, right? As you get ready to shift into this 1967, 1969 Woodstock Summer of Love, you know, shift in societal, you know, norm type of energy. Like things are about to start popping. And it's in relationships, it's in the way you work, it's in the way that you play, the way that you do business. It's all changing. You're about to come out of this Hanged Man energy and awaken with this new passionate, fiery beginning. Love this. I love this reading so far. All right, so underneath the deck, clarifying the Six of Wands, of course, is the King of Cups. So the King of Cups, this is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. It's heavy on the Cancer energy. You could be dealing with a masculine energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or have that somewhere strong in your chart. And it doesn't matter if you're female or male. Everybody encompasses both masculine and feminine energies within them. It's just a matter of balance. So you could have reunited with somebody from your past, you know, and it could be like a masculine water energy, or just somebody who's very compassionate, very caring. They lead with emotions and feelings, but they're also very wise, because the King and Queen of Cups, they're very wise, intellectual, intuitive thinkers, and they rule that way, right? So somebody who can be very loyal, depending on what they're loyal about. Okay, now we're going to get into some juiciness. And I say that because this is the Faerytale Oracle, and these fairies don't play. So let's see what we've got for the Faerytale Oracle. What tea needs to be spilled? Like, so far, this has all been like nice, happy, positive, and fluffy. Like I said, that song, Welcome to My Dark Side, that's going to be this Oracle deck. Let's find out what else we need to know. What else do we need to know? Underneath the deck, we have number 27, the Light Princess, Ungrounded. So this is somebody who has their head in the clouds, okay? 27 could be significant. Something significant could be happening on the 27th. This is actually one of like my favorite cards, if I remember the fairy tale correctly. We'll read it in just a second. But it's the Light Princess. She has her head in the clouds, like she wants to do all these things, but it's a matter of staying grounded. Where should we? We'll figure it out. Okay, so top of the deck, we have number 43, Fairy Ointment, the Sight. I love these cards, especially together. And I'll explain why once we read them. But this this card talks about having the sight, being a seer, being able to see the future, being able to connect with the divine. It's like once you've been anointed, it's like once you've woken up, it's you can't not see, you can't unsee. Put this right here for now. Okay, so somebody could be 43 years old. 4 plus 3 equals 7. Sevens are about defending oneself, but it's also about opportunities, options, planting of seeds, helping things grow. Then 27, somebody could be 27 years old, have birthday on the 27th. 2 plus 7 equals 9. So it's that wounded warrior energy, but also wishes fulfilled too. And independent feminine energy as well. So let's read 27 first. So the meaning behind the Light Princess is it's time to ground. You must take steps to reconnect, come down to earth. Escapism is making you ineffective. Fantasy without grounding can be cruelty. The need to be serious. Considering yourself invulnerable, immune. Minimizing issues with which need attention. And then spiritual laws, emotional depth, denial of gravity, ungrounded. So what I like is that this card is at the bottom of the deck, because this is underlying energy. I feel like you've been stuck maybe in a headspace of kind of flighty, kind of, head above or head in the clouds, dreaming. What is it that you want? Wishes. It's like very star-like energy, okay? Which makes a lot of sense because as I read this, this is like past to future. I feel like this is where you've been, and it's like the spirit is saying you need to get grounded now. It's time to get serious. Could be getting serious about some magic, some spell work. Somebody could have been enchanted, or yeah, somebody could have been enchanted by somebody else, and that's where you felt like your head was in the clouds. You may have like been enamored or come across somebody that maybe put a love spell on you. What's that one song? I put a spell on you. Now you're mine. So, like, this is just saying, get back to, get back to your craft. Get back to anything that is going to bring you back down to the ground, to get you grounded again. And that's why it's bottom of the deck. So that's fine. I like that. But number 43, Fairy Ointment, the Sight. Let's see what this is all about. So, you see too much, said he. Now pray, with which eye do you see all this? With the right eye, to be sure, she said, as proud as can be to find him out. So there's an old fairy legend that states that if you wipe pollen gently across your eyelids, you will be able to see the fairies. And in this tale, a wise woman and healer hears a knock on the door at midnight. At the threshold stands a strange little man who asks the healer to come with him to tend to his wife and baby, for she was too ill to take care for it herself. Dame Goody did not like the look of the man, but when you heal, you go where you are called, and so he helps her onto the back of his steed, a wild coal-black stallion with eyes of fire, and together they ride into the night. When they arrive at the little cottage, Dame Goody is called to the mother's side as she hands a pot of ointment to the good woman and tells her to stroke the babe's eyelids with the ointment as soon as it awakened. Dame Goody awaits the child's awakening, and as the babe opens its eyes, she strokes them gently with the ointment, smelling of pollen and sunshine and butterfly wings. Curious, she then strokes a little onto just one of her eyes, and then slowly gazes about her, entranced, for the woman she tends is unearthly beautiful, long and fair in form, her voice like a bell chime, a child prettier than any babe she'd ever set her eyes upon after so many years of nursing them. So this goes on and on and on. Basically, so she has now the gift of sight and can see things from other worlds. And the man says, she says, "Good sir, I hope is how your good lady and the little one are, as well as, but startled was the ferryman, and he jumped back, his face suddenly red with rage. What? He cried out. Can you see me? He demanded. Yes, she said quietly, beginning to feel the chill of fear climb up her spine. And he goes, ah, you see too much, she said. Now pray, with which eye do you see? She backed away, touching her right eye, and he struck her with a wand or a stick, or perhaps just a sparking flow of energy, and she fell to the ground. The ointment, cried the ferryman. Take that for meddling with what doesn't concern you. You shall see no more. And she never saw from that eye again. Now, when this card comes to you, know that there are times when you see what you see with your gift and your sight, and into it more than others wish you to know. And you must choose wisely when to speak of this and when to keep this silent and only to yourself. For when we have these gifts, some boast of them, and that is no way to use this gift. You will, when you work with your gift humbly, and only when you are openly asked to give your help, be able to use it. But at other times, it is best to keep it very, very quiet, and never ever take anything from the fairies without offering it to you first. For to take from them is to lose a great deal. So, the messages behind this card is think before disclosing your gifts. Psychic powers must be treated with respect. Never attempt to take someone's power. Treat nature in the realm of fairy with treat the realm of fairy with great respect. Ask, do not take, and speak of your gifts with wisdom and discretion. Oh, and also, it is not always wise to speak of what you see without invitation. So that is a warning to somebody. Especially as we transition into this period of time where, we're having like this great awakening. And like I was saying, this is like an awakening. And, this card is talking about the sight. Spirit's advice is careful about how you put it out there. Some people know the true, the true essence of magic. They believe you, right? But they also, it concerns them, because if you see too much, then they don't feel safe, right? So sometimes you have to be discreet about what it is that you know and what you see as you have these awakenings. And this is all about just using discretion. What else? It's like the rule, take it as it resonates. It's like, don't offer to read for people unless they want the reading, right? It's the same thing with these readings. Like, I get on here and I put these readings out, and it's like, it's meant for whoever comes across the reading. It's not meant for, people to be forced to watch it. They can watch it if they want, right? Whoo, underneath the deck, we have the dark side, just like the song, Welcome to My Dark Side. This is belladonna. This puts people to sleep, right? It's very, very powerful, magical herb that's used in witchcraft. Top of the deck, we've got cat, which I'm looking at my sleeping baby right over there, but mine is black. This is white. So let's see what these mean. Cats are familiars. Very powerful. They help protect us, spiritually speaking. So let's read belladonna first. First, I have to figure out where all of these cards are in the book. Okay, number 73. Somebody could be 73 years old. Somebody could be born in 1973. 7 plus 3 is 10. 10s are endings, but they're also beginnings. So you could be having an ending, or have just had an ending, because this is bottom of the deck, but you're starting a new beginning towards happiness, igniting this new passion from within, or in a relationship, because 1 plus 0 equals 1. So 73. There's cat. I'm just going to keep my finger there. All right, belladonna, also known as deadly nightshade. Belladonna means beautiful lady in Italian. The herb may have gained this name through centuries of use in cosmetics, from being made into a tonic to dilate women's pupils to, again, it's with the sight thing. It's like pupils and eyesight, right? To being used to color or blush the skin. But belladonna herself is an herb that is very alluring and demands respect. So her nature makes her Nathaniel Hawthorne's Rappaccini's daughter come to mind. In the short story, a beautiful young woman has tended to her father's garden of poisonous plants all her life, immune to their toxins, but she becomes poisonous herself to other humans. Belladonna is very seductive and powerful in her charms, and she does not suffer fools. So, messages. Someone is trying to gain your favor through sweetness and flattery, but be wary of accepting their gifts and compliments. They have nefarious plans and are trying to get under your skin. Unpredictability is not necessarily a negative thing or indicative of someone who is flaky or undependable, though something or someone may seem unpredictable. So if there's like somebody in your life that seems like unpredictable or flaky or undependable, that doesn't necessarily mean that they are. Especially if this is something that's new, they're just trying to figure you out. I also feel like they're worried about your sight and about your strength. Are you poisonous? Are you toxic? Are you toxic? And what and how far can you see? Interesting. So that's underlying energy. Top of the deck, cat. Tracing back in time, there is a question as to whether we domesticated the cat or it domesticated us. The cat would answer that, obviously, as it chose its own path. With this soothing purr, big eyes, and twitching tail, the cat embodies perception, preservation, patience, curiosity, chance, and confidence. The cat knows the wisdom of soaking up a sunbeam, but it won't pass up the chance to chase prey in the darkness. Its watchful eyes guard its dominion. Messages. If it fits, I sit. Cats are known for perching anywhere they please. We tend to worry about whether we fit or not and what others will think. Stop worrying about the opinions of others and make yourself comfortable. The world will adjust. So patience is not only a virtue, it's essential for achieving your goal right now. Timing is everything, so wait for the right moment. So this is just saying, chill. Get some sleep. Maybe it's sleep that you need, or just, it's like divine timing. Wait for the right time. It will come in. And I feel like that. I feel like you see that. You may, your gifts are developing, getting grounded again. Like that's what you should be focusing on. I also see purple as a huge theme. See a lot of purple in this spread too. So you might want to wear purple. It may help you ground. It also, purple is the color of the crown chakra. So that has to do with opening up to divine messages, connecting with spirit, the awakening. It's really beautiful. And that also talks about deeper understanding with the divine. Yeah, 100%, 1000%. I love that. Okay, well, that is, we're right at 60 minutes. So that is the February bonus for you guys. I really love this. This is actually a really great reading. So if this brought you any kind of answers, clarity, or insight, make sure you drop a comment in the comments below. I love getting feedback. And it also helps the algorithm for the channel. Make sure that you like, share, subscribe, and get entered for that free Chill Still Pipe giveaway. So all you have to do is sign up for the newsletter, and you can choose your choice whether or not you want to enter for the Chill Still Pipe. But that will be given away at the end of the month of February 2024. But as you know, it's together we grow. I always enjoy spending this time and sharing, your energy with you. So I look forward to reading for you again in the very near future. Go check out all of my readings at the Cannastrologer Tarot. And you guys have a great and blessed week. I will see you on the flip side. Peace.